Hello guys, this is Arnob Arpon and today we'll do the first programming in Arduino and see how to blink a LED with Arduino Uno. So let's get started. Here is our Arduino Uno and today we'll see how to connect a LED with it and blink the LED with programming. And we will do the first programming today with the Arduino IDE software. And here's the pin diagram of this. But before that, we'll know how to use the Arduino IDE. So first, you need to download it. For downloading it, you can go to this page arduino.cc/en/software, and then you can download from here. If you want to download Arduino 2, and if you want this one, and you can download it from here. You can download any of this, but Arduino IDE 1.8 was good and easy to learn, but you can also download it. So after downloading anything, you have to create a new file like it, and here we can see the two void, one void setup and two one void loop. And if you see, it's now I have made a three parts: one, two, three. In this part, you can use the variables for integer, or long, or any string, anything. In this section, you will code what you want to run on. For example, and for the developers, we use this section to tell the Arduino what our the pin diagram will be. For example, if we want to connect LED, we will write here integer LED is equal to 7. Please mark this. You need to give a semicolon at the end. And 7, it means that the LED will be connected with Arduino digital pin 7. If you want to connect it with analog, you can select A0 or A2 or A6. You know, there's A0 to A6 ports, and you can give any of them. And if you want to connect it with digital, you need just put from 0 to 13. Here I will connect 7, and for its setup, I told you that here we tell the Arduino our pin diagram, and for this we will write pin mode and parenthesis, and here we will determine the port first. We have given 7 in the LED variable, so we can write LED, that means it will 7, and then we will write the mode input or output the sensor will be. For example, here the LED will be our output, it will blink, so we are writing output here, like. And if you want any sensor connection that will input anything, so you will write pin mode and then the sensor pin diagram, for example 9, and then you will write input and the sensor will give you the input. But here we want to output to the LED, so we write LED and then out. The last section, that means a void loop. Here if give any code, it will run repeatedly. That means it will run a loop that has no limits. For example, we want to turn on the light, and then we will turn off, and then we will turn it on, and it will happening for sometimes we want. To do that, we will write first digital write. It's a function that means to output anything from the digital pin. And what we want to digital write on our LED means number 7 put. And now we have to determine the voltage. For example, for digital ports we have only 1 or 0 or a high and low. Here I am giving a high, that means voltage 5, and then we'll give a delay. That means it will wait something, and here the number will be in microsecond. So I am giving 1000 microsecond, and that means it will wait for a second only. And then digital write, and now we want to turn off the LED. So do that, we will write the 7 number pin and then voltage low, that 0, that means off, and then we will give another delay. So it's a code ready, and now we will add JLED with our Arduino. To do that, you will this. Here we will need a breadboard, and in the breadboard you put on a LED here, and it's our ground and it's our negative. And we will connect a resistance with the negative of our LED and give a wire jumper from the Arduino GND to leg of the LED. And if you want to give a resistance, you need to connect the wire to a resistance, and here the positive will be connected to our port 7 because we given the LED in our pin 7. And after connecting it, you need to upload the code. For that, you need to add this Arduino with your software, and to do that you need to connect it with a USB port. And after you plug the USB with your laptop, you will go and select here board and select port, and you will get a port here called it will write some comp 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you will get a first bracket, and in that you see Arduino Uno is written, and then you need to select the port and then click on OK, and then you need to verify and upload the. So first we compile the code, and here you can see we have no problem. And if as I can show you it practically, we will do it with a software. So we can see first we will need a Arduino board, Arduino Uno. Here's Arduino Uno, and I will place it. Then LED, for LED I pick a red LED here. Okay, and it's anode, and we will connect the anode with Arduino 7. Uh, we'll need a resistor, so search for resistor. Oh, sorry, here's a resistor. Here is the resistor. Is a 10 cannot. We need to 1K only for that. Okay, 1K, and just zoom it. Okay, and connect it with our cathode pin and then ground. So we place then terminal, then ground, and then there's it. I'm connecting here the ground, but you need to connect the wire with the here the GND pin of your Arduino. As the software has no GND pin, I have to connect with this GND terminal, and you will connect it by like this GND. Okay, now we will upload the code. For that, take the hex file from here, copy it, and then go to this Arduino and program file, write it. Okay, and then restart. We just remove it and then it here, and now you can see this LED is blinking. Now you can see this LED is blinking, and the resistance was masked so that the LED wasn't blinking. So now this LED is blinking fine, and you can see that it will turning on for a second and then turning off for a second, then again on and again off. It's the loop. that we programmed on the void loop. It is doing repeatedly and no limitation if you don't. Now I think you can understand the code. If you have any problem, you can comment me below. And if you want to continue with me with this Arduino project, you can subscribe my channel and turn. If you like this video, you can share it with your friends so that they can be helped by you. And so goodbye. Thanks for watching.